Dun 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 dun. Shark decks have gotten new support. The Jaws deck is here. A lot of people are excited about this, but I see a lot of people running this deck with Mako and Mystic Death, so I actually wanted to run the Shark deck with Shark himself, and we're doing so with his skill Territory of the Sharks. And we're actually making good use of it because of this card, Mermaid Shark. This is a card that came out in the last box, actually, a Shark Fang, not the newest one. But it works hand in hand with the Silent Angler and with our skill, because along with the new card, Buzzsaw Shark, we have essentially 6 cards in our deck which create 1 card XYZs. Kind of like having 6 Deep Sea Divas in the deck, in a sense. So Buzzsaw Shark is the newest one. You can summon it, target any fish on your side of the board, and special summon another from your deck that's the same level. So you can bring out your Silent Angler, or you can bring out a Lantern Shark, or Double Fin, and it's a 1 card XYZ. Mermaid Shark, normal summon it, add Angler to hand, special summon it, use your skill to go into 4, and it's a 1 card XYZ. So you got 6 1 card XYZs here, without having any prior setup. And then you also have a Double Fin Shark, which is also a 1 card XYZ. When you have any kind of low 4 fish in your grave, you can normal summon this, bring it back, rank up into your play. So because we're using the skills, we are limited to using only waters in the extra deck, so that is kind of the one thing that hurts us here. But it's not too bad using that. There's still a lot of powerful water XYZs between Dweller and Hope Woven. So the other new fish card that we got is the Lantern Shark. Lantern Shark kind of helps us unbrick our hands, just an additional body to get on the board with it. So he's not hugely important in this deck, not as much so as the Buzzsaw Shark is. There's also a couple fish support cards that we get to use here. Whitefish Salvage is huge for the grind game. This deck does really good in the long game. It's not the most explosive. You're not going to be putting more than 1 XYZ monster on the board per turn. But in those long games where you can sit there, like grind out turn after turn, this deck can do it because you're putting out an XYZ monster every turn, and then this card's going to let you help constantly recur resources every turn, adding a fish back to your hands. And you can filter through your deck too with your other fish support card, Fish Death Charge. This card is also amazing. We just got 3 copies of it. It's easy to obtain now through the card trader. So that's another positive thing this thing has going for it. But honestly, the most powerful card in this deck is the Consecrating Current. Again, you don't have a lot of ways to OTK with this deck. So the easiest thing to do that is to be able to summon the Hope Woven and then hit it with the Current. So you can do over 4,000 damage that way, and you can steal some wins with that, and you're going to see in the video that we stole a few wins with this deck using this card. It's easy to use Karma Cut in here, where we get a lot of resources to hand because of the Mermaid Shark, because of the Buzzsaw, because of the Whitefish Salvage, constantly adding stuff to your hand. It's really easy to have fuel for our Karma Cut, so we can easily run it in here. I have Book the Moon in here right now. I went back and forth between the Book the Moon and the Forbidden Lance. You can also run Cosmic Cyclone. There's a bunch of different options to go with that. This is just the one that I went with at this point in time. So this deck is not top tier. It's an okay deck. You're definitely going to be able to win some games with it. But it's certainly not the best deck of the format. Definitely not as good as the other Water XYZ deck. But if you wanted to play with an actual Shark deck using Shark, this is one way to go about doing it. There's still several other decks out of this box that I want to try, so if you want to see more videos on that, be sure to like and subscribe and let me know in the comment section which ones you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, got 2 combo starters here. Got Lantern, kind of helps unclog our hand a little bit. Gold Sark. Thunder Dragon? No, it's Metaphys. Metaphys. Uh-oh. Wow, Metaphys Stick and Chair? Doesn't look. He didn't open up the full combo though. He didn't open up with both Stick and Chair in hand. That's good. Hate the Metaphys monsters because they always do this. They play on your turn. They're so annoying. That's just gonna let him search. Okay. Go ahead and normal summon Lantern Shark. Use this to special summon another shark from our hand. Gonna bring out the Buzzsaw Shark. We want to put an additional body on the board, especially now that we have the Death Charge in our hand. Buzzsaw Shark's gonna let us summon from the deck unless he's gonna try to stop us right now. Okay, yeah, this is this is a good spot for him to try to interrupt that. Totally fine. Got this. Got this. Pass turn. Okay, so this is going to go back in his deck now. He's going to search for a Metaphys. Waiting for him to summon another level 4, trying to go for the Synchro. And I'm going to blow up that stick. Fine. Oh no, there's that spell card. Okay, this is, I know this one's trouble. Banish something from your hand to draw. And you can change all monster on the field's effect. Do you have another one in hand now? Yes, he does. This is a good opportunity to hit this with Death Charge. Oh. Go ahead and tribute this. And we could pop the... we actually could have popped the spell with that. I kind of forgot Death Charge can hit monster. Can hit spells and traps as well. He has a way to now put another level 4 on the board. I can book a moon something. Okay, good. Okay, now what does this do now that it was banished? Fine, I guess special summon one from the hand now? Go ahead and book it. A little bit easier to swing over. Alright, let's go ahead and search. Do we have a way to just flat out just OTK him this turn, swing over this 800? I think we can because of our current. We should be able to just easily jump over the thing with our Hope Woven, right? As long as it doesn't have a way to prevent damage right here. I think we can just steal this win. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, activate this effect, detach. Activate this. On the Hope Woven. 47 for game. Alright. Concentrating current is so good. Alright, well, we got a starter, we got protection. Looks like we got Thunder Dragons. That was not like an incredible opening turn. And if he doesn't have an answer, I believe might just have game here, right? I think we have 4k damage. As long as he doesn't have a hand trap. And unfortunately this deck does run a lot of hand trap. Cut. Battle. Activate the Spider Shark's effect. Catch the Angler. Activate the Current as well. Boost this thing's attack. No response, 47, 4K. Yep, breezy peasy. Easily steal wins with this thing.